How long does it take for you to fall asleep? 10 minutes? 30 minutes? 1 hour? Do you just roll on the bed every single night? That's the problem I had. And I started researching and find ways for me to sleep better. And I found three most effective ways that can help me sleep better. Usually, when I started using these three tips, I started to fall asleep within 5 minutes. No joke. Every night I've been sleeping a lot better. And it's you don't need to spend money. You don't need to buy any products. You don't need to do anything that is serious, right? All you need is a mind. Listen to my words, and maybe it could help you. And that's the reason I want to make this video, because I want to spread that technique and that advice to everyone. Maybe it could help you fall asleep within 10 minutes instead of an hour, right? So first tip I like to give you when you go to bed is count the alphabet from A through Z, and every single alphabet, name the first letter of the alphabet. Either it's a building or a dog or a person's name, right? So A usually is A for apple, B bicycle, C cat, D dog, E eagle, right? You don't need to be animals, you can be anything, right? As you fall asleep, just count these from A through Z, right? A to Z. And I promise you, your brain will start to slow down. It's because your mind might wander off thinking about, oh, what's gonna happen in the future, oh, what's gonna happen in the past, or what happened today. You just constantly think about it, and it drowns you into a spiral of thinking that is not good for you. It's kind of like watching a movie. That's what I did often, where I just think about something that happened today, and it just continue to drown me into the darkness, right? But I can't fall asleep, because in order for you to fall asleep, you need to focus on sleep, right? You don't want your mind wander off somewhere else. Focus on a task, and that could wear your brain down. So an excellent way to do it is count through the alphabet. A apple, B bicycle, C castle, right? Stuff like that. And you slowly get to notice that you are slowly drifting off. It's like you are kind of sitting in bed, but your brain is getting really tired, and your eyelid are getting really heavy. Second tip is breathe. Don't think of anything. Everything can wait for tomorrow. There's no atomic bomb that gonna bomb your house, right? We are not living in the war zone, so don't try not to feel anxiety in life, right? There might be a lot of anxieties in life that you wanna try to think about and what you wanna say. All of that can wait. Don't wander your mind off while you're counting off the alphabet, right? A, B, C, D, or count it all the way through Z. When you get to Z, zebra, you just slow down, lay there for a couple seconds, and you'll be amazed with the result. But the most important thing is, do not wander off about what movie you watch, what you want to cook for tomorrow, what you want to say to your crush. Don't wander off. That's what I usually do. I will just wander off in bed and think about what I want to say to my manager tomorrow. We got a meeting, and what I want to say, or think about what could be happening in the future. Like if I want to buy a house, like what I want to buy, how do I decorate it? Don't think about that. It's useless. Like thinking back, when I think about it, nothing ever really. I never really used the things I think about in bed. Plus, making decisions at night is one of the worst times to make a decision. You're tired, you're drained, you're just out of energy. So don't think about anything, right? The most important time, the best time to make an important decision is in the morning. Every day, if you got good sleep and you wake up, you'll feel refreshed, you'll feel energized, right? And tip number three, relax your body from your tip of your hair all the way down to the tip of your toe, right? Don't try to like squeeze something, or just like play around with your finger will count the ABCs. Don't do that. Relax everything. Just slowly think of your head and relax every single root of your hair, right? And your face. And put it in most relaxing position ever. And slow it down all the way down to all the way to your toe. Right? You don't want to move your finger. Get your finger in a very comfortable position and let it sink into your bed. Right? And these are the 3 tips that really help me fall asleep way faster. And let me talk to you about a little bit about the importance of sleep. I read a book about why sleep is very important, right? First, people, basketball players that sleep more than others tend to perform way better than people that sleep less. Some people need to sleep 8 hours, some people need to sleep 7 hours, right? And basketball players, but people that sleep the way the body needed tend to, like, have 20% more accurate in shooting, or maybe 40% more accurate dribble faster, right? And sleep can also enhance your study skills, right? If you're energized, you can go learn and stuff, and you can like retain energy, retain knowledge a lot better. So sleep is a very important thing we humans do, but at the same time, humans take the longest time to sleep without proper knowledge. Sleep needs advocated, right? I just want to advocate techniques that can help you fall asleep better, because sleep plays an important role in your life. Let's talk about some of the side effects of not getting good sleep. One of them is you might feel tired throughout the day, right? If you I know how that feels. If you're tired throughout the day, you don't even know how to talk to people. You just sit there and your eye just like can't even stay open, and you just doesn't know what you're doing. You know what that lead to? That lead to car accident. You are a lot slower in reaction time. So not proper sleep can cost you a lot of money in the long run. So it's good to practice proper sleep. And one thing, like a bonus tip, if you want to sleep really good, is get a good bed. It does make a huge difference. Right now, I sleep in a bed that costs $1,000, and the bed that I used to sleep before cost around $300, and it's huge difference. I will use the technique, uh, counting through ABCs, but I still have a little bit trouble not falling asleep because my back. Well, I would fall asleep, but my back will wake up real sore, and sometimes I just move around because it's just so uncomfortable sleeping in the $300 or $200 bed until you sleep in $1,000 bed. The main difference between the two is the $1,000 bed, it hugs your body so much better. It literally sinks in and kind of give you a massage, and it's comfortable. The $300 bed is kind of like your body trying to sink in, but it's hard. It's like you're sleeping in the mud, right? It's very uncomfortable. You can only sink in just a little bit, but it's in a spot where it's still hard. You just put like too much pressure at that one hip, right? It put too much pressure at that one point and make your hip feel very uncomfortable. So I highly recommend that if you have the money, make sure to get a really good bed, because that does make a huge difference in sleep. Um, and I noticed, like, and once I share this tip to some of my friends, and a lot of them kind of take me because they say, "Oh, I've been losing sleep for like 2 days," and yeah, after I use it, it's a lot easier to fall asleep. But different people also require different amount of environment to sleep. Sleep is a very complex project, right? And complex topic, right? I need to sleep in a very quiet environment where there's no AC sound, there's no refrigerator sound, and it need to be the room need to be a certain temperature and also dark. If I have, like, the sunlight right here, if it's bright like this, yeah, I cannot fall asleep. There's this little tiny light, like even a flashing light from a phone, it will wake me up. But others, they can fall asleep really easy. Even there's music in the background, even there's like a party in the background, they can still fall asleep. What is your type of sleep, right? Do you need absolute quiet to fall asleep? Or you can sleep with noise. I really admire people that can sleep with noise, right? Because they can technically sleep in the airport. Airport, have you ever sleep in the airport? I sleep in the airport once because I missed my flight, and it is uncomfortable because the way they sit out the chair is meant to be anti lay down. You cannot lay down in these chairs, right? You just have to sit upright and just take a nap like this, right? The whole time. You see, layovers are pretty long. It's about at least 3 hours to 4 hours. I miss my flight. I cannot fall asleep. Some people can also fall asleep anywhere. In the subway, I see people fall asleep. In the bus, I see people fall asleep. But if you're tired, technically you can fall asleep anywhere. But if I'm tired, I cannot fall asleep with all the noise around me. So yeah, it's not a good trait to have. Like if you have the trait where you can fall asleep anywhere, lucky you. That means you are very. That's a very good trait, right? And some people have it, some people don't. I am unfortunately the one that don't have it, and I use the technique to count the alphabets in order for me to fall asleep at night. Just try it once, right? You're not. There's nothing to lose. You don't have to buy anything, right? You don't need to buy a special blanket. You don't even need to buy a special like bed or anything. Just do it with the bed that you have. Count it from A through Z, all right, and count it slow and make sure to focus, and also make sure to um, relax your hair all the way down to your toe. Relax every single part of your body. Hopefully this video helped you out, and let me know how the result goes, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. My name is Kelvin, and I see you guys next one.